Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 6 of my Valkia the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are going to attempt to cut off Rubinus from getting back to Negrar. If I move over after her, she's just going to retreat back to the city. And Khorne doesn't like ambush stance, so I'm going to try to do what I can to avoid using it. If I go into March, we're going to be very tired upon... Oh, or did they get rid of that? You aren't tired in March stance. Interesting. Well, in that case, we're going to cut her off from escaping back to Negrar.
Move out.
Hopefully that does what I think it does. Forces her to go after Dargoth, and even if she does attack the settlement, she'll take some damage, even if it's just a little bit. The orcs are good at dealing some damage back, especially if they get the Wah kicked in. Kill them before they Wah, that's a different story. I don't know why you're... Yeah, get close enough that he can bring you into fight. Alright. She has decided to attack instead. We could allow auto-resolve to handle it, but we would lose quite a bit of our army. She's got a lot of shades. They're going to be invisible until we get closer. It's a pretty nasty army of Dark Elves here. Let's see what we can do. Alright. I deployed my units in a bit of an interesting... How do you guys do this? They're just in a line. Let's grab our troops. They're trying to make him run away for some reason. I'm not sure why. We'll just attack from one angle. We'll hit one side really, really hard, and then we will rotate from there. Okay, so normal dudes. We'll put the great axes probably behind.
You're chosen.
We'll put them with the brutes, the hounds, since I'd like them to get into combat without getting shot to pieces. So this will all be one team. I'll have our Chaos Lord in here as well. Dual axes are ready to cleave, and then we'll have our Warhounds. I think in this forest here. Well, I can put them. Nah, I can't put them all the way over.
For the blood god.
I'll put you guys in these woods, which may actually be the better spot for those hounds than you there. I believe this shades can also Vanguard deploy, so you need to be aware of that. I'm going to put the Dragon Ogres plus the Trolls off to the side. We're going to have them blitz their cab and then hopefully move in behind and shut down all of that crazy amount of ranged. If they can shoot us to pieces, we're probably not going to survive here. There's a lot of shades. Alright, let's take it initiative here. We'll move off to this way.
Very well.
We're going to fall away from them since they want to move towards us. I think Dark Riders beat dogs in a fight, so let's bring the dogs back. But keep them hidden. Supreme Sorceress is moving over. If I can catch her out with the javelins, that'd be real unfortunate for this team. She looks like she's trying to stay away from... Nah, I don't trust that. His cav is in the forest. Let's bring the Summoners of Rage over. Try to catch them out. We'll bring Trolls back. Yeah, if you're hungry for some Cornhound, I got something for you. Problem is, it's not quite the same. Good, they chose to go through the woods. Oh no, dogs, why do you do this? The units go there, straight lines. Okay. Trolls think their orders were to murder the cavalry. That definitely wasn't. Yeah, that's the worst day in the world for those Dark Riders. And then we'll turn the hounds around and have them join in. They should eviscerate that unit.
Valkia, the skull trail.
Alright, it's time to engage.
We bring ruin.
Let's bring you over here since you're on a horse.
Slaughter.
Yeah.
Marauders of Khorne. With fury and hatred.
Bring them forward. I didn't realize that was horsemen in there.
Marauders of Khorne.
We do not have as many soldiers as they do, so we have to be very careful here. Summoners of Rage are getting smacked, pull them back.
Chaos Marauders.
Like, we equal them front line. We have to get around behind them. And I got my Summoners of Rage shot up for no reason.
Khorne's greatest warriors. To slaughter.
Have you guys hunt the Sorceress Supreme. My goodness is dual axes versus shades. The shades usually end up losing that one quite badly. Yep. So use the Marauder Cav as kind of a screen for my other troops. Anyone who's fighting with actual soldiers needs a little bit of a help. They're just going to continue to chase them down. Yeah, you guys got to get into combat quickly, otherwise death by crossbow is going to be your fate. Chase down those shades, please.
Ex-Father's Marauders.
Get everyone moving over here. We kind of want to. We don't want to become a blob, but we also kind of do.
The Dark Gods command me. Follow the blood. Yes.
All right, Murderous Prowess has popped in. Summoners of Rage have caught those shades. Bad news is they're still pinned down, still getting shot. Mother Trolls are back. Let's bring them over here.
Charge them! Kill the summoners! Sent by Khorne! Chaos Marauders!
Yeah, I'm gonna have you continue to chase those shades off. You guys come over here.
Yes!
Now the shades got out. Dogs are running off. We need these dudes in combat. Drop the chain lightning. That's their only armor, so we'll drop it there. Ooh, the dogs streaming across the white countryside looks awesome. There's a Rage in a fight they don't really want to be in. Oh, wait. Backfired and murdered all my Marauders.
Marauders of Khorne! They will succumb! Slay
Keep chasing them off the map.
Khorne's will! Valkia! Carnage!
Keep throwing those axes in. Warriors rallying. Keep charging in. We've got to keep the shades distracted while the summoners smush them. We had some really good spell casts here, but the blood is still flowing. Quite a powerful army of Malekith falls. I'm gonna, oh man, an axe in this man's forehead. Look at this dude. That's why you don't go to work as a shade. All right, I'll catch y'all back in the campaign map. That's pretty gnarly too. Skulls for the Skull Throne. We ended up losing no one, even though it's going to still call us a Pyrrhic victory. It's probably because we spended a lot of ammo. Either way, we gained some souls. We can kill those captives or sacrifice them. I think sacrifice is the way. Alright, outcome going to be a decisive victory. Now that I'm thinking about this, I probably should have joined in on the other team's side, but we'll allow that one to be given to the auto-resolve, and we'll sacrifice any that remain. Oh, he decides to claim it. Okay, well, War with Carnal Stare it is. The law fails. Good news is, Heralds of Khorne's Fury unlocked. Decadent Host is gone.
Valkia the Bloody.
And now we declare war on Khorne. Blood for the Blood God. He's like, hey, hang on now. You helped me out. Mm-hmm. Facts. Now die. Let's get right on in there. The beautiful ruined city. It's already decorated for Khorne. We just got to claim it for us. I think the Assault point's gonna probably remain the same. You attack from here, you're crazy. Unfortunately, we come from the same angle. It's got the trees and everything to shield our approach, even if just barely. Right, we shall Vanguard deploy right up at the front. I'm gonna deploy right here instead. Have the halberds that are just normal Chaos Warriors up here so they can get shot by the towers. Leave my Chosen alone. Chaos Warriors with great weapons. We will have them claim... I mean, I guess they will claim the walls. Well, they have to waddle through their lads, don't they? The only issue with having this much infantry. I actually think they get butchered by bloodletters in combat. Put them in the woods here. We'll decide what to do with them when the battle engages. These dual weapons, I think, will handle the bloodletters entirely fine, so we'll put them up front. Go back 2 ticks so that these normal warriors can take the explosive shells if we can.
Chosen of Khorne!
Bounce backwards, there we go.
Warriors of Khorne!
Then we'll have the Hellforged host. And they can roll with the halberds. Cavalry, we will put the lances over here. Skull Crushers and whatnot, I'm going to put them a little bit further over. War Dogs in these woods. Cannon on the hill. I'll have Cormac assault from this side, and then, oh, he can be deployed right up the front. Perfect. You have siege attacker, sir? He sure does. Cormac the Awesome. Now let's get this going.
Chosen of Khorne!
Those walls are mine.
The dark embrace of death is not the end. Prove your martial prowess.
Oh, Carlstair claims would beat her in a fight. Let's prove him wrong. She has done battle with a greater demon before.
The GOREQUEEN!
Where you going, coward? Can we do this on the wall? Please? Oh, come on, Sleipnir. Don't be like that. Alright, let's make sure she doesn't end up losing.
Skulls and slaughter!
Move this guy in. Looks like they're sending forth the Horde of Furies, which is an interesting strategy.
Rush of blood!
Alright, Valkia, you better be winning. Ah, well, she's maybe winning. She's still small compared to him. We can make this guy into a shield, too. Oh, it says she's winning. I don't know. She's dinking chunks of health off of him. Sleipnir is probably not useful to use there. Funneling in to break down the gates. Oh, we got a unit of bloodletters. Let's turn around and charge into them. Not sure what their Furies are doing. They're running all over the place. Let's move up and knock that down. And move up and knock that down as well. Valkia is winning, but it is a tough fight. It's one she deserves. Bring him down. Have a hard time getting a shot here. You better be winning. There she goes. Victory, Valkia. Let's chase off these doggos. Or I guess any of these Furies. It's a lot of them. Come on down here. Charge over. We'll have you guys come down and claim this. Well, let's face this way because that's what the bloodletters are going to do because they're rascals. Let's see if we can't get you off the walls now. Bloodletters are mean. I believe Cormac's through the walls, not yet. Axes are at the walls, though. Many of them lay slain. Bloodletters are really good for how much they cost. Let's bring Valkia back in. I think the Flesh Hounds are ready to probably chew on, or Hellforged Host, rather. Let's go right through. Alright, they're through the gates. Now just come through the gates. I see you just broke them down. Don't be foolish. Send the Hellforged Host in to charge. We get up behind them.
Undivided.
Let's come over here, and then we're going to charge up. Cut them down. Yeah, my Chosen are getting injured by those bloodletters.
Chosen of Khorne.
This thing over here, have it firing up on them. Cormac, have you come claim this zone. I think you should be underneath, then that should work out. And none of their enemies are on the ground where I can hit them with that. Those Chosen are getting slapped. Oh, those are just Chaos Warriors. These Chosen are getting slapped.
Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, they're not having a good time.
GOREQUEEN Ascendant.
We can charge him into those bloodletters. An excellent idea. That moment when you completely forget about the rest of your cavalry. Now they're through the gates here. Someone charged out into them over here. Many of my cavalry died needlessly. Alright, let's get them inside. These gates are down. Get them in. Yeah, that's... You're not even gonna last a couple moments. Alright, those bloodletters are taking a beating. Let's pull our cavalry out of that fight. Just for a wee moment here. Cormac's getting smacked on. Pull them out as well.
It is done.
Alright, lads. Let's not just stand here and get killed. Slay the rest of their army and let's go home.
The Skull Taker's throats to the death.
Yeah, we're taking these walls. We got so many Chosen. Come over here and smush that group. There's a couple odd squads of bloodletters hanging out. We're gonna hit this weakened group. Have Cormac smack on those walls. Just gotta finish off a couple of these haggard units. And the cavalry are slowing each other down. Let's have the weakened group just fall back. Probably slam into these bloodletters. Just so they're not slowing each other down and wasting their charge. Unlike what's going on over here with these guys. Let's bring these Skull Crushers over. Have them help out with those Chaos Warriors. These dudes are more than enough.
Skull Crushers. Exalted hero of Khorne.
Have one of you guys go claim the point. The other three... We're pretty much just waiting on the battle to end at this point. Yep. They have broken. Rest in peace, Karnath. I believe that's who this is. We killed indiscriminately. Oh, it's Crimson Skull, once again. Alright, a close victory. We gained 5,000, well, no, 6,000 experience and 12,000 in treasury. Crimson Skull never saw it coming. We just helped him in the last battle.
This is property of the GOREQUEEN.
Oh, so that's not how you own the crag. Understood.
Valkia the Bloody.
We may have declared war for no reason. Okay, so he's just got Blood Mountain left. Infernius was claimed by Wintertooth. So we need to get over here and take the Twisted Towers to own the crag. We can get on that.
There will always be blood.
Once we get a little bit of a better income, we can start... What does this do? Extra Winds of Magic. Not super useful, I can't lie. Let's delete this for now, and we'll just put it in the growth building.
Bringer of glory. Consort of Khorne.
For you, dear Valkia. Finish off your murderous prowess, and then we'll start working on your blue line as well. I think Ruination's probably a good idea. Get more income from sacking and raiding. This causes the attrition to go up while laying siege, making our sieges a little easier. I like that.
I relish such power.
Cormac, I think I'm going to probably hand you Infernal Champion and then Woundmaker. You're up to 658 damage. Pretty good. Hopefully you're getting your Juggernaut very, very soon. It's the rank. Oh, he already has it. Ooh, are you riding your Juggernaut? Good lad. Yeah, we need to grab us some more magical items. We are lacking in that department. Alright, I think it is now time to allow our allies to kind of keep things safe over here, and we'll send Valkia back to deal with our main threats. We've probably pushed way too far over here with her. But we eliminated that last Dark Elf threat here. We're going to move in and claim the port of Nagrar and give it to our allies, since we can't actually gain access to the wood, the timber that's there. For whatever reason. We'll grab you. Really like make your troops stronger. More souls and more post-battle loot is awesome. The blue line is quite good for chaos. Demonic missile and flying units, demonic melee, non-demonic cavalry.
Aid me in slaughter.
These guys got his war beasts, dragon ogres. If that's the case, yes. Oh, and monster units, absolutely. Monster strength. We need to get you into a battle against some missiles. What, did that not count? Was that not 5 missiles? I think we just did that.
Fight for Khorne.
Oh well.
Lord of
Charge you
Rain.
into Nagrar now. Oh, can we turn these guys into Chaos Warriors? Hey, we absolutely can.
Stoke the fires of rage.
Do we need great weapons or halberds more? Ooh, I think we need halberds. Upgrade those two guys. Are they both? I was like, I know, we made one of them. We mismatched them. Now they're fine. And then as many of these guys as we can will turn into the Chaos Warriors with dual weapons. I think the Marauders with dual weapons are an awesome unit. These guys I would almost never hire, because just the massive amount of damage they do in comparison. Let their armor absorb the damage it's meant for them. Now let's mark this guy for Khorne as well. Where's that at? Sweet business. Yeah, Gorby's chariots are going to be something I never upgrade anything to. But eventually you axe boys will probably get access to some lances. These trolls can be turned into armored ones. And they just need one more level. Alright, dude, your armor is looking a little bit better as well. Did our victory attract any new... Yeah, it did. So champions. We don't have the money for champions, but they're there.
Let the slaughter commence.
After Nagrar. Give us a decisive victory. Yeah, we'll allow that one to go.
Skulls for the skull throw.
And we will gift it to the Aggle.
Khorne wills it.
Gain yourself the Axe of Khorne. Just gives you more damage with each kill made. That's never bad. Province back under our control. We will chuck in Foster Cults.
Lord of War.
And get my man. Oh, they're moving back over. They like to go across the ocean. The Dark Elves. Kar rather, is in danger. Kar Dark Elves are actually pushing back and taking their lands back from the Shadow King. Rest in peace, you, dude.
Slaughter the sheep.
Let's have you attack this random army boating around. Send them back home. Sporticus, I'm going to send you after Grond. Crash yourself against the Dawi. Yeah, we're definitely going to put in a defensive building at the Palace of Ruin. Dagrax, and I'm going to spend the money upgrading the defensive building. How much do we need to upgrade that? 10,000? We have enough. Do that next turn. Frozen City. Oh, it needs to be upgraded as well. Now we may have to get into a fight then. Fine by me, I'm happy to do so.
Sword Maiden of the Blood
We will
God.
quickly change our mind, though. Yeah, we need to finish
Comets
off
awakened.
Crimson Skull, and then we'll turn
Reforged
around and go back
for
home.
murder.
Sweet, we'll ignore that one so we can actually afford the upgrade next turn. Wait, make any new trade deals? I don't care about you, Wintertooth.
Tribesmen,
We'll trade with the
Always
cool.
Ready for a headbutting contest.
Okay.
Although he is kind of helping us deal with our enemies. He's going to be our next enemy, though, once the Dark Elves are finished. Alright, here's how this is going to work, dude. I'm not going to accept any other treaties with you. And if you take this Dark Fortress, it's war.
What do you want?
I bring sacks of gemstones for at least one more turn.
I can.
Be quick. There will always
For
be
at least
blood.
one more turn. We'll leave it in then. It's making us a bit more cash.
Slaughter the sheep.
Alright. That is a beautiful good turn. Let's swing back over to where all the action's happening, and we'll...
The gods give with one hand and take with the other. I
declare war while we're
simply
friendly.
kill.
I simply kill. He wants a non-aggression pact. And you know what? You're at war with Bellicor. I'll take non-aggression. Nagaryth falls. That's pretty early on, too.
Only the strong.
How long do they survive in your campaign? Do they end up becoming a Shadow King? Do you actually end up doing anything, or do you just dirtle around and die? Like in my campaign. Move Victor on over. The Aggle have become an empire.
Marauders all.
He's heading to defend at Nagrar. I would like you to come over and maybe attack the Palace of Princes instead. I think if I take this last settlement, I will subjugate them, so let's go do that. We'll swing
Sword
through, we'll
Maiden
take the
of
Blood Mountain,
God.
then the Palace. There's much to do.
Khorne's way.
These guys sadly don't get to go up to Chosen with halberds for Khorne.
This weather
kinda
rides
useless.
like a savage animal.
Yeah, we're going to probably get rid of these poor guys and end up trading them out for probably a monster unit that has some anti-large. Dragon
Comets
Ogres sound good.
awakened.
There are some in the air. Are there? Some aspiring champions. Trolls are not necessarily anti-large. Yeah, we'll keep what we got for now. Not the biggest fan of Spawn of Khorne.
Reforged for murder.
Throg looks to be about to finish off the
There will
Blood Mountain.
always be blood. Nothing obstructs
We need the replenishment.
us.
Yeah, we'll take it. Take the replenishment, and we'll swing back over to Skull Smasher, who is
First for battle.
tapped out. Keep fostering cults over here. You finally claimed that one back. Awesome. Ready to go to Dark Fortress finally. And yeah, we'll just take a couple turns to hopefully claim back our lost territory.
Your lands will suffer my infinite rage. The rage of Khorne.
Does he want a peace treaty now? Yeah, no, I'm gonna come punch you in the face and subjugate you. Looks like the chill road just upgraded, and that's lots of fun. But we gained access to a new gift of Khorne. Just in time. Let's go over here and give them the Annihilator's armor. Giving us plus 10 armor for all of our Khorne devoted character led armies, extra experience for all our Khorne lords, and then trophy heads. So we kick that in, and for 150 meters, I guess we can perhaps make one unit basically super easily killable. Add it on in. Good stuff. Bloody summons. Yeah, I learned that I was betrayed with this one last time. It upgrades one of the gifts, So if you're using the gift for Bloodletters, then you would get access to the Summon from Beyond for Bloodletters. But if you're not, then you don't. We're going to grab, I think, Inscribed Chaos Armor, and then we're going to move back to grab Honed Blades, and then work our way for Demonic Pact.
More strength for slaughter.
Sporting is moving on in. We're going to keep you in March stance. I don't think we're under any threat from the other Dark Elves. Let's move you to... through Harganath. Do you have any more heroes we could recruit? Just so I can get some scouting around going on. We have sorcerers that I've forgotten. Just because they're so expensive. Infernal Dominance, Burning Body. Yes, please.
Good.
He's going to be very good at hatching Pokemon eggs.
True chaos awaits.
Alright.
The GOREQUEEN.
Valkia, they have claimed Blood Mountain, which is rude.
Find the fight.
Alright, Throg, now be content there and let me have Palace of Princes. Oh, that's Iron. So Iron
Blood
gives
so
you
easily
plus 10 armor on
stains
all
the
of your
snow.
Chaos Warriors and higher. They're at 152 armor. That's crazy.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Now we may not want to go into
Without
March.
question.
We did learn that it
Mistress
actually
of Skulls.
doesn't hinder you as much as it
Your
actually
feet
used
should
to.
bleed.
Now we'll just scoot on up here then.
Move.
Gain some extra ground.
You're a pretender.
Am I in friendly territory still? So I think what's going on is you don't
Khorne
replenish
awakened.
in March stance. Probably unless you're in...
Exalted of Khorne.
No, I don't know. I mean, this is my territory, so try to figure that one on out. Fortress of the Damned can be upgraded pretty cheaply, so we shall do so.
Snow will never be a barrier to war. I am the harbinger of your demise.
Malice, are you trying to get peace as well? He's offering me 420 for peace. I mean, I have to take that, right? Authority question. Unruly vassals have risen to question your might. Should I put on a demonstration of strength or challenge them directly? Extra control or overpowering force? I think let's go for mass executions. The vassal cash is really so little. Yeah, plus 20% to 500 would be nearly nothing. Nearly nothing.
Reforged for murder.
Ivahar of the Kinslayers. You seem like a friendly
Skulls
sort.
for the Skull Throne.
We will move on in and... yeah, the Lich Bane Pendant. This is not my favorite. You guys have magical attacks? Oh, you don't. Well, looky here. Now you do. Let's go ahead and let auto-resolve have this one.
For Khorne.
That's not much of an army. And then we will absolutely subjugate
You are
them.
my people now.
You are my people now. That's how that works.
There will always be blood.
You just kill the old leaders. Alright, Unholy Resistance or Resilience. And then we will be, I think, Blessed by Evil.
Greater killing ability.
Cormac, good sir. Give you even more armor just because it makes me chuckle. To see that number raise above 150.
You're corrupted from within.
Yep, you sure are.
Sword
Luckily they
Maiden
didn't take much of
the
her
Blood
movement. We could come over here and finish off this faction as well as give them a little bit more ground. Looks like Harganath is getting crushed by Wintertooth. Which is exciting because he's going to be our next. You better stop raiding in my territory, brother.
Such meager resistance.
Listen, Cormac's becoming strong enough, not Cormac, but the other guy, Victor, is becoming strong enough that he can hold his own.
To more
Oh,
death.
that's enemy territory? Oh, it's Goldtooth, or Wintertooth rather, isn't liking us trespassing.
Sweet,
That's why we weren't
sweet
replenishing.
Murder.
That would make sense.
Khorne's awakened.
Well, I'm not really concerned with the replenishment. I'm concerned with hitting Subtle Torture next turn, although Throg is already here. Go away, you big lug.
Hell follows me.
Trying to claim land for my new best friends.
Is that the best they could give us?
Frozen City could upgrade as well. Got 3 turns before we can do anything with it. That's got 4. Where are you at? That's the one that's up near the top. I think the Frozen City we should upgrade again. And then we'll probably put in a corpse mound after that. Sweet. Swing back over here. Victor, we've got to find what the dwarves are up to. Beautiful. He's heading back over to claim that one, finally. And we can settle up that, no problem. Haven't seen Malekith again. Are they at war? Ooh, they're starting to become unfriendly. Well, it keeps balancing up and down. They're doing a good job of maintaining their strenuous friendship.
Now is the time.
Victor. There's Grombrindle. He has been hanging out in Grond this entire time. Yeah, you rascal.
I am the White Dwarf.
That's true. But I am the
Feast before battle.
red-clad dude. So how about that?
For now, your blood and skulls are yours
Good old
to keep.
Throg. What would you like? A defensive alliance. To that, I'm going to have to go with no. The Wrathful Eye opens. Your actions have drawn the attention of Khorne. Perfect. So you either gain 100% movement range after winning a battle, which is kind of crazy. The Crucible of Champions. Plus 10 Lord and Hero recruit rank. Gifts or Dark Dominion. That sounds so boring. Let's go for my legions. Become Taurox for a moment. Brutal business.
Tribesmen.
Don't go back home, coward. You should be doing damage. Find someone to punch. Oh, I don't really have anyone for you to punch. Sorry, buddy. We will fix that
The
shortly.
cold is unnoticeable.
Frog
in
turned
the
around and
heat
ran.
of battle.
What a
Reforged
chicken.
for murder.
Die, Sin Dancer.
The glory of war.
Yeah, we're not worried. You have 1 settlement. And smush.
Violence and death.
Death and violence. We could subjugate them. Oh, we could have another vassal. I want the souls. That's really all I'm interested in that for.
It matters not for
Curses.
whence the blood flows.
But now we have the demon shield. So that gives us invulnerable to damage for 13 seconds. Enemy leadership -8 for all Slanesh in the local region, which we just finished off. And then upkeep -20% for all Khorne Daemon units. So we need to start getting some of them in. Whole reason I chose to do that is because they were on the cusp of being wiped out anyway. We could sprint through Throg's realm real quick and grab the Twisted Towers. It's just we would be kind of in the middle of a bad spot then. Let's pull back. Allow the Crag tribe to actually start building up. And we will fall back and deal with Grombrindle as one force. And we can come back and smush this later on. Our income by then should be such that we can form up another army over here and probably send them out on their own.
Sweet murder.
Cormac, my friend. Continue to make your armor even, well, the onslaught's pretty good. Give you some more health.
Exalted with glory.
Victor, yeah, I've got you right here. Grombrindle's recruiting up some more. I'd like to see what you're working with.
Bring ruin.
Scoot on down.
Strong.
Sporticus, I'm going to switch your target to be the chill road here.
Lord of Rage.
I'm just going to scoot down this way, see if Grombrindle wants to... Alright, quest. You're causing lots of problems.
Was it?
I can't see where he needs to go, or where he can go
Let the
to.
slaughter commence.
Yeah, we'll just scoot along this way. We're minding our business. Dwarves, what are you doing?
The enemy toys with our land.
Alright, over here at the Palace of Ruin, we could upgrade the walls. Hasn't really been under threat at all this entire game, to be honest. We may just put in a flesh tapestry. Get it upgrading a little faster. Which is a marvelous mental picture. Alright, the Hmong. I don't know why the rebel settlement is always Tlaqua, but it is.
The tide.
Grombrindle has moved back to the Chill Road. I think he can still make it to Gron regardless, but let's try to block him.
Of the changer. No.
Oh, he failed. At least he didn't die.
Live to fight.
Let's go into ambush and scoot back over here towards the Grand. I'm not worried about catching him in ambush, I just don't want him to know that I'm coming to hit his main settlement. Sporticus is going a little bit deep. What are you doing? I'm giving you a target like 4 or 5 times. Hit Nagrond. I don't care if you dash yourself against them. That's your job. Gained probably a new Khorne one. I was wrong. Undivided it is. Horrifying Presence. Giving us plus 25% for all undivided units, not just Marauders. We got a lot of them. Undying Oath, which is kind of meh. And Crown of Kings, which is better for an undivided faction, which we are not. So we'll do Horrifying Presence. Got plenty of souls. Stick them on in there. We do need to get fighting some more, so maybe instead of sending Valkia back, crash her into Wintertooth. He has a lot of land. Can move right across here and gain these guys as a vassal. He's done a pretty good job of wiping them out, though. Oh, decisions.
There will always
What is
be
blocking
blood.
you? What? What is blocking you here?
On the warpath,
I would have never sent her this way. It's a waste of a turn.
sword maiden of the blood god.
So something is between here that actually is not. It thinks this is a mountain, perhaps? I'll put that on my notes. Things to complain
The
about.
road to carnage.
Alright, I guess we'll scoot you on around. We have trespassed so much now that
Even here.
I figure out the best way to get back home. We've gone a little bit far. Yeah, and then Malekith and takes so many turns to get back here though. The blue 1, 2, 3. 6 or 7 turns to get back. Kygast, I think that's going to be, or like the other lord over there is going to be his job to defend. Valkia is going to continue her bloody crusade. I think we will begin by claiming the Twisted Towers over here.
Find the fight.
Feels
Carnage
strange to be doing this, but we'll see if it pays off for us.
Reforged for murder.
I am going to come in here and actually kick out these guys so we're not paying for them anymore. Cost 190, which is not that much.
Such a
But I'm going to be
waste.
replacing them, so let's get them on out. Her army becomes a wee bit smaller. Give it one more intern, and that's probably all the time I've got.
Your wretched flesh will suffer unthinkable torments.
Malekith. He would like peace. I'm not sure why. Are you losing? Coffers of the Druki do swell with treasure. I could use that to focus on Grombrindle for a while. Alright, Grombrindle. Bad news bears for you, buddy. Beautiful. We got our inscribed chaos armor, giving all of our warriors, chosen knights, and champions more armor.
The land is infected.
Our income's looking quite a bit better.
War and slaughter.
He is guessing I'm going back to Grond, even though he doesn't know. You rascal. Yeah, his army is... I guess I know how it looks.
Onward to destruction.
Can't get close enough to see.
Now,
That's a wee bit annoying. Let's steal some tech.
dear, blue fires of hell.
Ah, you failed at that too. That's fine. We will increase your magic
Only the
capabilities.
strong survive here.
Fight for Khorne.
And we'll just send you in ambush stance this way. That way we can hit either one.
Something encroaches on our darkness.
Alright, swing back over to Valkia.
There will always be blood.
We did end up wasting that 100% movement on a win. Yeah, if I'm declaring war on you, I want to be able to conquer the towns pretty quickly. I'm going to trespass once again. We're going to scoot up here to the Twisted Towers.
Despoil and ravage.
That sounds good. Alright, well that's all the time I've got for today, though. I've been Space Wars in Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you had a good day today, and I'll see you on the next one.
So many opportunities.